Hey everyone, Marshall Couch here. I want to take some time to talk about prompts, sounds, and pausing bots. These are all really useful commands because they allow interaction with a user. These are all great tools for attended automations that you can use to create an automation that guides a user through a process and make sure that we're getting the most value out of our automation while still not trying to program the most difficult parts. So maybe there's a process that it's very easy to automate the beginning and the end, but maybe there's a part in the middle that is too complicated and requires too much human input to put that into a bot. With these tools, we can automate the parts that it makes sense and allow a user to take care of the parts that are too difficult to automate. What we're going to do is we're going to take the bot that we made that opens up Google and does a search, and let's add a little bit of user interaction to it. First, I'm going to create a variable that is just going to be my search text. And this will be what the user will type in that they want to search on. We'll go ahead and save that as a variable. And let's talk about prompt. We are going to be prompting for a value. So let's go ahead and drag this. I'm going to drag it right onto my Open Google command so that it happens right after that. We have a few different options for prompting users. We can prompt for yes, no, which will just give the user a prompt that has a radio button for yes and a radio button for no. We can also prompt for files and folders. These prompts will have the browse button so the user can navigate to the file or the folder that they want, and they won't just have to type in the location. We are going to use prompt for value though. You do have to select a window, so I'm going to select Google-Internet Explorer. Here we give it a prompt message. For us, it'll be, what do you want to search? And then finally, we can assign this to a variable, and that's going to be our search text. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Now we need to change our object cloning to make sure that that variable is being used. We no longer want to search for a hard-coded automation anywhere, but we want to search for that search text variable. So I've got that inserted. The other command that I mentioned earlier was the play sound. And what we can do is we can alert the user with sounds to know that it's time for them to do something. So I'm going to play a beep whenever we get to that prompt. We could do a custom media file. Maybe you just want to play music while your bot runs. You could do that as well. But we're going to just play a beep here to let the user know that it's time for them to do something. And then with the task command for pause, there it is, the pause command under task, we could pause the bot if we wanted to. So maybe here we want to play the beep, tell the user that they need to type in something to search for. After the bot puts in the search text, we want the user to validate that the search text is correct. So we'll put a pause here so that the bot will stop before actually searching for whatever the user typed in. So this pause command can be really useful whenever you need human interaction in between parts of a task. Let's go ahead and run this. It's going to open up Google. It's going to play a beep very quietly. And then over here, I can now, in my prompt that pulled up, type what I want to search for. So let's do automation anywhere. Let's do news just to make it a little different than what it was. I do have an advanced view, which allows me to use all of the different things that I see in my enter keystrokes command in automation anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. I don't need to use any of these special things. It's going to type in automation anywhere news. It paused. So over here on my other screen, it popped up this pause button to let me validate that's what I want to search. I can click resume, and it's going to click the search button. I hope that you can see how these commands might be useful for attended bots to allow users to interact with the bots. and allow users to do the more complex parts while the bot handles all of the tedious tasks. Hope you find this useful. Thanks for watching.